It's Friday again. Welcome to Pitchside, the Mayo News Sports Weekly. We're here in Toby's Bar in Westport, best sports bar in the world, I think. And I'm luckily enough today, I'm joined by my two colleagues. We're throwing everything at it this weekend because it's championship weekend, and we'll be really busy. And we're actually going to put ourselves on the line now, and we're going to predict the outcomes of the games. And we've had discussions in the office already, and we're not agreeing, but that's great. So we're going to start in the senior championship, and as I said, joined by Ronan O'Donnell and Oisín Bradley, and remember those names because I want to get most right, But so we'll start with Group 1, guys. Ballintober, Ballyhonus, Garrymore, and Crossmolina, Ballinasstevenage on Sunday. Crossmolina, Ballinasstevenage. You're really looking forward to that one, Ronan.
Yeah.
You see that as probably one of the biggest games of the weekend.
North Mayo Derby, obviously. I think they haven't played in 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
I think Crossmolina, a young team, they could put up a big fight against reigning champions Ballina. Could be a lot closer than people expect as well.
Okay. What do you think, Oisín?
I think it's going to be a massive one. It's going to be a huge crowd in Crossmolina for it, I'd say.
Yeah.
This is a really challenge for Crossmolina. The Stevenage are, well, they're the Premier League so far the last few years. They've been imperious. You've seen what they did to Ballyhonus the last day. But I don't know, something about, like Ronan said there, Crossmolina, young team, I'd just about back them.
You're going for Crossmolina?
I am, yeah.
Ronan,
Crossmolina.
No, I'm going for Ballina. No, I just think they're too good. I just think they're too strong. I really admire Brian Benson and Crossmolina. I just think Ballina. So that's good. We're disagreeing. So it's 2 for Crossmolina, 1 for Ballina. We move on to Ballyhonus and Garrymore. I'd say it's more clear cut. Is it like Ballyhonus? They're at home, but they've shocked teams at home over the years. But Garrymore are solid though, aren't they?
Garrymore are very solid championship team. The Glennon from Roscommon, the new kid on the block, I think he's a serious player. He could have a big say on this.
Yeah.
I think Garrymore will just share this now. They have too much strength,
Yeah, like you were saying, Ballyhonus, they've got a few results taking teams out there at Ballyhonus, but again, Garrymore this one.
Yeah, I think Garrymore too, but yeah, John Prenti and the boys, they'd love to win it. Yeah. But Garrymore, they're a solid outfit. Group 2. Brafey, Castlebar Mitchells, Balmullet and Ahamore. We'll go Balmullet and Ahamore first in Tala. Great ground. There'll be a great atmosphere. It should be Balmullet, shouldn't it? What do you think, Oisín?
I go the opposite way. I'd make Ahamore,
Yeah.
I would, I've seen a lot of them that last day when they were playing against Brafey. I know they played to their potential and they still only got a draw. Yeah. But I feel like they showed that there's a lot in them that could really cause a lot of hassle, and I would just about tip them. Yeah,
really good footballers. Yeah. What do you think?
Ahamore, Liam Lavin, Fergal Boland, Tom O'Flaherty, serious forwards. I think this could be close. Too hard to call. I think it could be a draw.
Yeah. I'm going for Balmullet. I think Balmullet are one of the best teams in the championship. They have really good players all over the field. They have 10 or 11 in the 15 that played for Mayo, and I think they're really underrated slightly. And with Kieran Neville, the manager, I think they really have a chance.
Well, one of us is guaranteed to be right this time. I know one's gone for one for each team, one's gone for a draw, so the Mayo News will be right. Guaranteed.
Yeah, absolutely. The Mayo News is always right. And now the other game in that group, Brafey and Castlebar Mitchells. This is a huge one. Brafey drew the first day in Ahamore. Castlebar Mitchells were well beaten by Balmullet, so it's nearly knockout. And Friday evening, I just can't wait for it. There'll be a huge crowd. They're friends, they're off the pitch, they're friends, they're brothers in some cases, Owen O'Reilly and Tommy Riley. They're intermarried. There's every kind of connection you can imagine, but they're going to smash into each other Friday night. What do you think, Ronan?
It should be a savage game. One for the history books, I think.
Yeah.
But I think Mitchells, there has to be a kick in them. They'll have a few players back, John Mack.
Yeah.
The Durkins, serious players. I think Mitchell can just rise to this occasion and get over the line.
Yeah. What do you think, Oisín?
I've seen them in both games last day. I've seen Brafey against Ahamore and I've seen Mitchells against Balmullet.
Yeah.
Again, like you say, I don't know where they're going to put all the people for this game. It's going to be absolutely wedged in Brafey. But I think that the ceiling in performance is a bit higher. But Mitchells, they didn't show much at all. Their white cap left a lot to be desired. Now Balmullet were obviously fantastic, but I feel like they have more levels to go up than Brafey do, and I feel like they'd just be able to pit this one.
Yeah, one moment I think Brafey are going to win it. One moment I think Mitchells are going to win it. In the paper I said a draw. I mean it's kind of a get out clause, but yeah,
it won't be far off a draw.
Yeah, it won't be far off a draw. I think the first 10 minutes. I think whoever dominates the first 10 minutes is going to win it. And if Matty Ruan is fit, it's doubtful for Brafey. If he's fit though, they have, it's going to be very, very close. So we move on. Group 3. Claremorris Ballintubber, big game. Charlestown Ballahadreen, big game between neighbours. There's no love lost in Charlestown Ballahadreen over the years. What do you think, Ronan?
East Mayo Derby, I think that can be close. Paul Chowey up one end of the pitch and then Cooper Callan up the other end. Two serious forwards, but I do
and the
think...
Mayo manager and the subs.
Exactly, another handy, of course. I think Balladreen will have too much. They'll have a more spread of scorers, you see. I think Balladreen could win this.
Very solid team, yeah.
Same as running there, Balladreen for me, I'd say.
Yeah, Charlestown, geez, there's always a kick in them, and Ginger will have them absolutely buzzing. And they have to win. So, yeah, I think Balladreen as well, but geez, I wouldn't be surprised now the Charlestown boys would win at home. Claremorris Ballintubber, big game. Claremorris have to do it. If they're ever going to do it, this is it.
Yeah, I think this is their time. There are obviously a lot of young players, but they've experience as well. I think there's a few injury doubts around Claremorris, but I think they can rise and test Ballintubber here. Seriously, yeah.
Ballintubber, solid team though. Jason Gibbons, he's one of the best players in the county.
Yeah, they always have a bit of an ability of grinding out results at times, like win and ugly, something which they've done over the while. But I still would back Claremorris to win this one.
Yeah, geez, I think are we all going for Claremorris here?
Ballintubber will love us now.
Our editor might have something to say about that.
P45 will love us.
Group 4, Mayo Gales Ball. Oh, geez, you can hear the jungle drums beating already. And Knockmore Westport. So we'll start Knockmore Westport. What do you think, Ronan?
Yeah, I think Knockmore will win this. I think they could win it handy as well.
Yeah.
I know we're in Westport.
Going on the first rounds.
Yeah, like Westport, I think, I don't know, there's just Knockmore at home, you see. You have to win your home games. I think this is huge. There'll be a massive crowd in St. Joseph's Park, and I think Knockmore ledges.
Remember, we're in the pub in Westport where the most famous sports pub in Westport.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tough task for Westport, I must say. But again, one of the famous men who's been around this pub a lot, Lee Keegan. I'd love to see the words between him and Joe Brawley. Yeah. Over the course of the game, that'll be something interesting to give it out.
Yeah, Lee loves that one. But yeah, it's hard to see past Knockmore, in fairness. They're a really good team.
Yeah, they're one of the top teams, and while they mightn't go all the way, and I'd say they're one of the top 4 or 5 teams, but they definitely,
they'll take beating, yeah. Also in that group, they're waiting for this one for a long time. It's their third. It's like Katie Taylor and Serrano.
It's a bit of a trilogy.
It's the trilogy, like it's Ball and Mayo Gales. This time it's in Mayo Abbey. What's your thoughts, Ron?
Yeah, this will be serious, and this will be a tough one to call.
Yeah,
I'm favouring Mayo Gales just about, but this group could be wide open after this weekend. So I don't know. I think Mayo Gales, it'll be very, very close. I wouldn't rule out the draw here, but Mayo Gales just.
Yeah, Oisín?
Has to be skin and hair flying anyway. These two, there's no love lost. I'll tell you that much. I wouldn't mind being there myself, but listen, I'd say home advantage has to grab something there, and I'd give it to Mayo Gales. It's in Mayo Abbey, so I'd just about slide down that one. I've hemmed and had about it a bit though. Yeah, Ball weren't outstanding against Knockmore the first day. I saw that Mayo Gales playing against Westport. They were very good in the first half. Adam Gallagher was injured. That really knocked them. But all the Ball boys were there. They were on the far side of the pitch watching the game. I think Ball might do it. I think they might. I think they're going out the road. They're loving it. Gerard Flanagan, our columnist here, will be front and centre, and it'll be a really interesting one. So I'm going for Ball. You're going for Mayo Gales. That's the joy of it, isn't it? So that's our senior preview. We're there to be shot at, I think. Yeah. So let's move on to intermediate. Really, really interesting intermediate. Intermediate is probably we always say it's the toughest one to win. So we'll go Group 1. Ardnaree, Ballinrobe, and Caspar Mitchells and Lahardon. Ardnaree, Ballinrobe.
I think Ardnaree can just shade this. Ballinrobe, I think they've too many injuries to have a big say in this championship. Normally they'd be favourites if they have a full squad, but I think Ardnaree will rise to this, and at home I think they can win. Yeah,
it's a place I've never won. I've played in many pitches over the years. Sean Duffy Park. It's hard to win there, I tell you.
Yeah, in terms of Ardnaree as well, they sort of need it more. Ballinrobe, they won the last day. They can, again, if they win, they can almost take the foot off the gas for round 3. Yeah. And even if they don't win this, they still have a pretty solid position. But if Ardnaree don't win this, they're looking into world of trouble after that draw.
Yeah. So, Ronan, you went for Ardnaree in the paper. You're going for Ardnaree?
I'm sticking with them, yeah.
Okay, I'd chance Ballinrobe. I think Ballinrobe, the Duffys, so that this might be their time. Caspar Mitchells and Lahardon.
Lahardon are coming out of a big one there the last time. Again, after playing a big game, sometimes that takes a lot out of a team. I still think they've a good team, and they're coming up against a bit of an unknown quantity in matches. I've seen them against Ballinrobe. They weren't at their best, but I feel like...
What are you going for?
Draw,
okay. Ronan.
Mitchells, surely, Mitchells. Mix of youth and experience, perfect blend. Mitchells to get over the line.
Yeah, Lahardon. Jeez, they'll take a lot from the way they fought back the last day. If they bring their A game, I might go for Laherdan, I think. That's where my mother's from. I think I'll have to side with that. Group 2, the Neil and Kilmina, oh my God, and Burshul and Kilcommon. They're two big ones.
Great games.
Go on, Ronan. The Kilmina, your home club. How will they get on?
Kilmina, yeah, I don't know. It's
an interesting one.
like Kilmina.
Hard to call. Like.
It is, yeah, it really is. I predicted a draw. I think it'd be very close.
Yeah.
Some serious forwards on show now, like Tom Lydon, Tommy Conroy, John McGlynn, Derek Keaveney. 4 serious forwards. I think
McGlynn is back for Kilmina. That'll make a difference.
Big boost, but I don't know.
They might be missing one or two.
I have a funny feeling about this. I don't know. I think it'll be a draw.
Yeah, we may see Kilcalligan. Who knows? Like, the draw you're going for.
Yeah.
I'll go Kilmina. Unlike Ronan, I'll back his hometown club there. I think that after that unbelievable second half they've been in the last day, I think they'll have enough. No, I'm not saying it'll be a foregone conclusion by any means, but it'll be interesting.
If it's the Neil have to win. Yeah. Even though my wife is from Kilmina, I'll go for the Neil, I think. Gee, I might be able to go home at the weekend now. Burshul, Kilcommon.
Yeah, this will be an interesting one now. I'm going to this now. So I think Justin Healy versus Adam Rahil, 2 sharpshooters really. Like they'll have a massive say. But I think Kilcommon, the confidence from the opening win against Neil, I think that'll carry through, and I think Nigel Reep's men will get over the line.
Yeah, they're a solid team, Kilcommon. Yeah. What do you think, Oisín?
There's not much to split them, and again, it's sort of like the first game I talked about in Group 1 there. I'd say Burshul's need trumps Kilcommons in this one. Yeah. And I know there's obviously fantastic players in Kilcommon, but that hunger, and it's almost win or bust for Burshul.
Oh, it is, yeah.
So I'd back them.
You're going for Burshul?
Yeah.
I think I have to go for Kilcommon. I think I have to. Burshul, solid team, fine fellas, but I think Kilcommon. Group 3, Davidson Park and Kiltane Island. Davidson Park.
Massive game, game.
Isn't it? Yeah.
2 of the main contenders in the championship. Like, Davids can send Park out of this. If Park don't get a win, they're gone basically. But I think their youth can just get them over the line here. But it'll be tough. Davids are always tough, always.
Oh, they are, and it'll really test Park. Are Park the real deal or not? Like, we'll know. We'll know. When is it? Friday? This evening. We'll know. Yeah, we'll know. What do you think, Oisín?
I go for a draw on this one. I feel like again they're very at level squads. I've seen a bit of Davids over the year.
Yeah.
They've impressed me. Remember they got a draw against Mitchells in league is league, you know, but they've shown a lot of pedigree there, and but even still Park have a lot there, and I'd give it a draw.
If Park win in Ballantyne, they're serious. I'll have to go for Davids myself. Kiltane and Island in Bangor. I wish I was at this one. Bangor. There's nowhere like Bangor in Championship Day.
Yeah, I think it's always a hard place to win. Like for Island, you know, they pulled off a good result the last day, but going to Kiltane's a different story. I think Kiltane, they'll have too much.
Yeah, I'll go with Sales Running there.
Yeah, same as that. I think Kiltane, I saw them against Park. I was really, really impressed, and I think they'll back it up. And geez, we're nearly at the end. Group 4, Kilmaine and Louisburg and Hollymount Carramore against Moy Davids. Hollymount Carramore, Moy Davids, that's a big game.
Massive game. Moy Davids probably the favourites to win it out.
Yeah.
Hollymount then they're solid, like, but they only scored 3-7 the last against Louisburg. That's not 10 scores, won't be enough against Moy Davids.
But if you're going to the saucer, you have to be serious, like.
Yeah, Brian Reap, Brian Heenan, Ronan Clark, and then you throw in Cian McHale and Conor Reid.
Oh yeah.
Big names, big players. Moy Davids to win, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moy Davids would fancy themselves in this one. They're a top outfit, and they'd fancy themselves to go all the way. Again, Holly Carr, no joke, but I'd still go with Davids.
Yeah, if Moy Davids are the real deal, they have to win here. Yeah, I think they will. And Kilmaine against Louisburg. You saw Louisburg the first day running.
I did. I was a bit disappointed by them now, to be honest. I think there's a big performance in there, but is this the time? I don't know. Up in Kilmaine, Hugh O'Loughlin, like serious fielder of a ball, he'll have a massive say. I think Kilmaine will edge this.
Yeah.
I'd be just about going Kilmaine as well, I think.
Yeah, I'm at this one. I'm really looking forward to it. Kilmaine, they're missing Kevin Mullen suspended, and they're missing their fullback, I think, injured. So it's hard to call it. It's hard to win in Kilmaine. Louisburg, yeah, we know them well here. We meet them around the town. They're very talented. They didn't show what they were about in the first day, so really hard to call. In the paper you went with Kilmaine, I'll have to go for Louisburg. So, so that's our intermediate predictions. We're really on the line. I'm sure you'll be back to us how wrong we are about some of them. Yeah, but and then the junior championship, I think one of the big games is Shrewd and Achill. I think that's a really big game. Shrewd and Carb, sorry, that's very important. Shrewd and Carb, very important. But yeah, Shrewd and Carb have really, they've come on a lot.
Yeah, they were. Last year was a bit of a flat year for them, but they really put that right against Swinford. Again, one game's not the whole thing. Ackle did well the last day, and they put in a serious performance.
Yeah.
So this will be a real tester for both of them.
Yeah.
They're both kind of flying high and
big day.
Yeah,
big day. Yeah, it's a little bit. And look, we have previews of all the junior matches in the paper as well, and on mayonnews.ie. So like. We've put ourselves on the line. We're really looking forward to Championship this weekend. There's other sport on, of course, and it'll all be in the paper on Tuesday, and it'll be on mayonnews.ie as it happens. But it's all about Championship this weekend. It's all about the excitement of it and the fun and we try to pick up overheards in the crowd and numbers and all this kind of stuff. So it's not just about the football, it's about the community and the feel of it. So buy the paper on Tuesday, follow us on mayonnews.ie, and if not, we'll be back here again in Toby's and Westford on next Friday on Pitchside, the Mayo News Sports Weekly.